For a long time, philosophers argued, do we come from a blank slate, or do we come pre-programmed, already having certain knowledge? And this was a very heated debate for a long time. But today we know that DNA exists. This tells us that we came pre-programmed. When it comes to this pre-programming, we have truth. We have a subjective truth, and then we have absolute truth. People mistakenly want to insert subjective truth into their search for God. And when you do that, you make a God that is to the whims of your subjection, to your likings. This is what Scripture condemns. But God's pre-programming is in each and every one of us. And one easy way to see this is, instead of talking about movies or songs or foods, things that are subjective to us, we go into the side of our minds that come pre-programmed, and we look at things like mathematics. 2 + 2 = 4. You can't feel like it should be 3, or today I feel like it should be 5. We know it's an absolute truth. 2 + 2 = 4. Now we are contemplating this all unanimously, and if someone isn't, we will determine that this person has an irrational, illogical mind. We're all pre-programmed in this way, that if you're not thinking this way, you have a problem. But the unique thing about this pre-programming is that it doesn't relate to our experience in the outside world. We know that there is an infinite amount of numbers, even though we haven't named them all. We will forever be naming new numbers, and we know they exist, but we are not capable of counting them all. And to make matters even deeper, not only is there an infinite amount of numbers, but in between every 2 numbers is an infinite amount of numbers. So what are we contemplating? What did we come pre-programmed to contemplate? Well, as a theist, I would say God. Only God is this massive and this incomprehensible. Only now are mathematicians starting to realize that we don't invent numbers. We discover them, like we discover a planet or a star or a solar system or a galaxy. Because we become pre-programmed like this, we are able to determine that something programmed us to be able to think logically, rationally, and reasonably. And so the spiritual discernment for a person who's truly going after God is truth. Not half-truth, pure 100% truth. Jesus Christ stood before Pontius Pilate, uniquely who was a pagan and not a Jew, so he didn't speak to him as a Jew. He said, "Those that are of the truth, hear my voice," in which Pontius Pilate's response was, what is truth? Truth of our reality. We came pre-programmed. We are contemplating infinity. We are contemplating an infinity within every 2 numbers. And then we go about our day worrying about what's on sale.